Okay, there we go. Yeah. I had to disconnect something to see if that would help with the connection. Let's see. I'm so close to having, I don't know, I think I have like two left to have every color of Sony PS2 controller. Going in the server. Thing is so cool. One day I'll have the pink one. One day. It's so beautiful. Let's see. I was messing with the settings in Higurashi and let me open Steam. And I changed it to like 4:3 and the background images. Oh, it's in like perfect condition. It's in perfect condition. Yeah, I think I want it to be 4:3. I like the way it looks all stretched out. I'm gonna just let this shit play. I don't think it's the rarest, no. I think it's that one and another, like, really rare one that I don't have. I have the regular red, like, see-through red. I have all of the blue ones. I don't have a white one. I don't think that one's... Well, to get that one and it not look, like, disgusting, like, I think is gonna be hard. Okay, this is like crashing for me. What the actual fuck? That, like, burning cicada is creepy. I don't like it. Is it gonna... I hope I don't have to restart my computer. This shit is annoying me. Higurashi. Let's see. Yeah, I like these backgrounds, the original ones. I switched to that. It's creepier looking. I'm trying out, like, the text like this. Oh my god.
レナがサトコやリカちゃんをお持ち帰りしたくなるのはわかる。だが、ケンタ君人形だけは理解できないぞ。あんなメガネ親父のどこがいいんだ。
そりゃあレナに直接聞けばいいじゃん。どうせだって可愛いんだもんしか言わないだろうけどさ。
レナはよくあそこ工事現場のとこへ宝探しに行くのか？
Oh yeah, that's right. We were at the construction site where I found out that my girlfriend, like, likes to fuck with dead bodies there.
ちょくちょく見に行くって言ってましたです。
Let's see. I want to have chat box here.
しかし年頃の女の子がゴミ漁りね。
レナが楽しいならいいんだと思いますです。
Just let that bitch do whatever she wants.
あそこはなんだよ。ダムの工事現場だったのか？
何年か前に中止になっちゃったけどね。
みんなで力を合わせて戦いましたです。
A crazy rock man. Also, hi Marcus. I mean, ominous where like thought come from Rika-chan's mouth startled me.
そうそう。
Don't overreact.
何しろとんでもない話だったんだよ。ひなみ沢が丸ごとダム湖に沈むことに一方的になってさ。
I'm only able to be here because the protest succeeded.
ごめんねごめんね。
Oh, look at that fucking pose. Satoko's pose. Holy shit. I like her eye color though. I love when anime characters have like a magenta like eye color.
待たせちゃったかな申し訳ありませんわね、ケイチさん。お化粧直しに時間をかけちゃいまして。
To powder her nose? What fucking... Who talks like that? Oh, I just turn this volume up.
さとこ
Hell yeah, I used her. Glomps you? I'm glomping all of you.
便所には溜めてから行け。一気に出せて楽で早いぞ。
It's a lot easier since it shoots right out. What the fuck is...
花も恥じらう乙女になんて口の利き方。
Oh, I see what he's saying. So it's like a fire hose or something. But that's how you get like a UTI or something. Some type of infection. Who is she calling a maiden? Satoko really was a maiden. She wouldn't have reacted like that. The usual hijinks ensued. Oh, the hijinks.
さてと、今日は快速に乗っ取り部員の諸君に是非を問いたい。彼前原圭一君を新たな部員として我らの部活動に加えたいのだがいかがだろうか。
レナは異議なーし。貧民風情が私の相手を務められるかしら。僕もサトコも賛成しますですよ。
Mian and queried voice their approval.
全会一致。おめでとう前原圭一君。君に栄えある我が部への入部試験を許可する。
順を追って説明しろ。俺はまだ入るとは言ってないぞ。何の部活だ？
我が部はだな、複雑化する社会に対応するため活動ごとに提案されるさまざまな条件下、時には準教、あるいは逆境からいかにして。
レナは弱いからいじめないでほしいな。仲良くやろうね。レナさんは甘えてますわ。弱い者は食い尽くされるのが世の常なのでございますわよ。
This fucking child talking about Law of the Jungle is starting to sound a bit sketchy.
つまりみんなでゲームして遊ぶ部活なのです。
Let's all just fucking die, Dayo. He was the only one to answer my question with a pertinent response. It's basically this club put Mion's hobby of collecting games to use by playing the various games that Mion had hoarded every day. It seems that depending on the day, there were prizes for the winner or a penalty for the person who finished in last place. Yo, Ebo!
先に断っとくけ
Happy
ど
New Year to you.
ままごと遊びみたいなレベルじゃないからね。一生いっぱいに命がかかってるくらい本気でかかった方がいいよ。
楽しくやれればいいじゃないか。そう凄むなよ。
That looks like we're on street.
「快速第一条、狙うのは1位のみ。遊びだからなんていういい加減なプレーは許さない。
快速第2条、そのためにはあらゆる努力をすることが義務付けられておりますのよ。
Use any means necessary. Yeah, this bitch is ruthless.
もちろん僕も頑張りますです。レナも弱いけどね、精一杯頑張ってるの。
Knew what they were trying to say. In a game where everybody's aiming for the top, it's rather unsportsmanlike to play just for fun.
よし、俺も本気でやってやるぜ。
God, I was finally ready for the rite of initiation, my baptism into the club. That's right, I'm gonna go all
ケイちゃん
out.
に
I'm
一応
gonna
忠
make
告
these
ね。
little bitches cry.
レナも結構えげつないからね。
They're gonna go, where? Initiation looks like it's gonna be rough. Oh my god. They don't even know what's coming. They don't even know it's gonna hit them. Happy New Year, Sated. If the game's here at the school, well, it's club equipment, so I guess that's fine.
難しいゲームはケイちゃんだけに不利だからね。
What fucking games are they playing? Are they playing, like... Yeah, literally, what the fuck are they playing? Are they playing Smash? Or are they playing... Why the fuck is, like, the text for chat look like it's black? Okay, I guess that's not... working!
今日は誰にでもわかるゲームにしよう。
Send me a pic of a good snack. Is it a pic of you? Oh, those look good. Those are probably better than the Cheeto Puffs I have.
スタンダードにトランプのジジ抜きはどう？
よし、受けてやるぜ。
やっぱり罰ゲームがないと燃えないよね。今回はビリに顔面落書きの刑。どう？
Loser will be sentenced to having their face drawn on? What the fuck?
あー、油性じゃないよね。
That's like nothing. No, it's not gonna be permanent marker, and you can take permanent marker off. These children.
上等でございますわ。
Oh god. I'm scared. Her fucking hands. She didn't even flinch at the thought of such a severe penalty. It seemed like she was raring to go. Yeah, she's like... The way I would describe this sprite is squared up. It's supposed to... like, convey happiness or like, ganbatte, and like, just like, general, like, yay, let's do it. To me, I feel I'm instantly put in defensive mode. I have my fists up. Like, okay. Fight or flight response. It's gonna be like this and I can't lose either.
じゃあカード切ってみんなに配るね。
Transition into a fighting game, oh my god. Old Bachelor is pretty much the same as Old Maid. I don't know what the fuck Old Maid is. There's only one difference. There's no Joker in its place. One card is pulled out at the start, meaning there will be one card without a match left over at the end. You don't know which card will end up being the Joker. It's a pretty thrilling game.
じゃあ1枚抜くね。
You took an old card, left it face down at the table. Everybody
ま、
stared at the card.
終盤になれば
intently.
おのずとわかるし、最初はどうしようもないよな。
The rest of them were very serious. They just seemed as relaxed as I was. They compared their cards to the one face down, all the while gauging each other's reactions. It was as if they could see what the face down card was.
このトランプ、結構傷物だろ。まさかみんなにはその傷でそこに伏せたカードが分かってる？
快速第2条ですわ。圭一さんも勝つために最善の努力をなさいませ。
Old-fashioned cheese puffs. I'm telling you to go with the cheese puffs.
いくつかのカードは特徴的だから圭一くんにもすぐ覚えられるよ。
Oh, this song kind of goes hard. Bro, this goes fucking hard.
上等だぜ。 この程度でハンデになると思うなよ。
Lashed out angrily, but it was rather obvious I was at a disadvantage. After all, they'd gone so far as to memorize the wear and tear for each individual card. Damn. Keiichi says bring it. I'm saying bring it. Take advantage of your carelessness and beat you at your own game. Nah, he should have just left it at beat you. Like, he's gonna beat them. The little girls. That baseless confidence would soon be crushed.
ケイちゃんの手札を右から言うぜ。3、4、9、ジャック、クイーン。
He just fucking came everywhere.
ちなみにジジはダイヤの J なのです。
Part 2.
どうカードを入れ替えたって見え見えですわ。上がりですな。
These bitches are cheating. They're fucking cheaters. They're literally fucking cheaters. Fuck these bitches. I hope this whole fucking town goes up in flames. Like, I will burn this whole fucking village down. I thought I was prepared, but for it to be this brutal, just overwhelming. Fuck them kids.
こいつらは鬼だ。
They are demons. They need to be put down, like the animals they are.
レナは鬼じゃないよな。
ごめんねケイイチくん。こっちがハートの3だよね。あがり。
おわー
Not a hint of mercy, Reina, even Rika-chan. These club activities weren't to be trifled with, and the alumnus of this club would definitely survive in the cruelest of situations. I hate that word when it's in that form. Our entire class had self-detonating collars strapped to their necks when we were dropped into a death match on a deserted island. Yo, let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Oh my god, Danny's playing Deadlock. Butt ass is playing Deadlock. Do you guys see that? He has such an amazing, fucking Steam name. Are you gonna play, Wraith or Infernus? He loves Wraith now. He's playing lots of Infernus. I had the best game. I'm like the lowest rank, like second lowest rank that there is, but I was killing it as Billy. I was doing so good. It was like the funnest game ever. And I was laning with the Drifter. The Drifter, like, I had a bunch of kills, but my assists were insane because, like, yeah, me and the Drifter were just, like, shitting all over. It was great. But, you know, the universe gives and the universe takes, because then I got completely, like, this Mina just wiped the floor with me a couple of games later. Like, she read me like a book. I went in to, like, ram her with my 2, like, and she just, like, dodged it, like, so cleanly. I was like, I commended her. I was like, wow. Like, wow, I'm, like, genuinely impressed. Like, it was so impressive sometimes, like, because I hate when, like, I get shit on by a Mina. If the Mina's good but not too good, because I don't know why I feel bullied, but, like, sometimes someone styles on you so much you're like, I'm not even, like, mad. Like, I'm just kind of in awe. Like, I'm just, like, watching and I'm learning. I wasn't paying attention to if she had, like, her cooldown to, like, fly away. Hey Eric, Happy New Year. Super toxic cat. All of my friends have cool usernames. I'm the goat of Deadlock. We're literally both like the second lowest, like, there is. The other health bars? I like the ones that... The other health bars? 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 The other health bars I'm using now. I think I really want to learn Billy more. And I'm getting better at Mow and Curl. I had a way better Mow and Curl game last night too. I'm getting obsessed with this game. When this game comes out or it goes from alpha to beta, I don't know if you guys would like want me to stream it. I may stream it. I know that a lot of people don't like MOBAs, but I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of them, but I used to play like a ton of League growing up and like after like high school, like in college. So, yeah. Okay. Tire class, oh yeah, that's the... Someone mentioned New Vegas, isn't that the Dead Money, fucking DLC? I saw, like, snippets of that. Like, someone playing through that. It looked really cool. That's the one where, like, there's a... Yeah, you have a collar on you, and it, like, beeps, and then, like, you get blown up. And there's, like, a mute woman who, like, tries to kill you. I think her name is, like, Christine. Fuck that bitch. Christine was being a bitch. Like... to the person in the playthrough I was watching. I know that she had her voice taken, but then she like tries to kill you in the scenario I was watching. Or like you're forced to kill her or something. She's the sweetest. Maybe it was the playthrough I was watching. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'll be nice to her, as long as, like, I have the option to. Because that's the thing, I respect women, I love women. So I will be nice, but... I think, like, based on your stats, like, yeah, if you have, like, certain stats pretty low, like, you can't do certain dialogue options. I think the person's stats, like, they just couldn't, like, say normal shit. I can already picture their joy as they hunt down each of their classmates. Yeah, I love streaming visual novels. This is so nice for like late at night. It's great for a New Year's stream.
着順がそのままマイナス点。トータルで一番少ない人が優勝。
では、圭一はビリなので5です。
All I'm saying is Christine shouldn't turn on you. I'm pretty sure I was like, you're supposed to be like, I was helping her out for a while. It's already a 5 marked down on my scoreboard. Yay!
やっぱりさ、綺麗なトランプでやらないと圭一君に不公平だよ。
いいのいいの。ケイちゃんだと男だし。これくらいの逆境は跳ね返せるよね。
貧民風情は逃げ帰って涙で枕を濡らすのがお似合いでございますことよ。
The teed hand laid itself on top of my head, which was trembling from uncontainable frustration. It was Rika-chan's.
ファイト、おーです。
You need to be calm, especially when you're cornered. Cornered by a bunch of little girls? Yeah, think clearly. This is a crisis. Hashtag this is a crisis. Bethany Frankel. Take your time and look at the cards carefully. Just as Raina said, several of the cards have their own distinct markings, making them stand out. Memorizing them should be pretty simple. I can't help myself. I want to see my friends list and see what... Yeah, he's in a match for 2 minutes as Wraith. I really want to learn Wraith. Think of what you can do in the situation. Try everything in your power to improve your chances of victory.
うわ、うまいよ圭一君。その調子。
Covered the uniquely marked cards with my hands or other cards, arranging them in such a way that they couldn't be seen.
角が割れているのは5だったはずです。上がりましたです。
Couldn't let any of those precious hints slip by me. All information is a weapon. And then it was my turn. Sadako fanned out her
欲
cards.
しいのは7なんだが、これかな。
かしら。聞いてみないとわかりませんことよ。
It's a bit of dismay in her expression, like she doesn't want it taken, that kind of expression. Won't let the momentary lapse define me.
これだ
Going fucking buck wild over this fucking card game. 7 of spades, a cheer of ooh rang out.
なんですって7は一番わかりにくいはずですのに。
It's everyone in the room right now. Wasn't for memorizing the marking, so slight changes in their expressions as I was selecting a card, Marina.
ほらケイちゃん隠さない。この傷が確かダイヤの2だったよね。あれ
She was startled by her own misread. Of course, everyone else was too.
おー、みーちゃんがカード間違えるなんて珍しいね。
Oh, wait, I want to try something quick for getting chat in here. Okay, that can work. I'm not sure where to place this. Yeah, that works for now.
違う。ケイちゃん、あんたまさか。
ダイヤの2を偽装したというですの？味な真似をするでございますわ。ケイチ、一矢報いましたです。
Clap, clap, clap.
やったね、ケイチくん。
Terrifying pose, terrifying hands.
大前線だよ、だよ。
I'm getting flashbacks to the thumb men from Spy Kids. Even though they had thumbs for like their heads as well. Having defeated the Forerunner, Mion, my brilliant battle left me ecstatic, but by total points it was already set in stone that Mion would win and I would finish last. Yeah, they clap their hands and it fucking like shakes the desks and the fucking... They think that like an earthquake is occurring.
まあビリは確定だけど
This
さ
fucking acid
最
house
後にミオン
track
から1
playing
本取れたから大満足かな
fucking like trance music playing on like this is like I love this shit. This is like perfect for me. That should be a proverbial slap in the face to Mion, who's already at the top already and assured victory.
この回、仮にケイちゃんが1着になってもトータルビリが確定するんだけど、嫌でしょ？
当たり前だ。
一騎打ちしようよ。ワンチャンス。勝てたらケイちゃん1位で私ビリの大逆転なんてどう？乗るでしょ？
She fell for it. Chance for an upset that wouldn't be possible without goading her into
ワン
it.
チャンスだと
One chance.
ルールを説明しろ
One chance, though. Mion discarded 2 cards from her hand and replaced one with the Joker card that was on the table, then shuffled the resulting hand behind her back.
右手のカードと左手のカード。どっちがジョーカーか当てたらケイちゃんの勝ち。
今後ろに回した時ジョーカーを抜いたってことはないだろうな
ケイちゃんが負けたら反対の手のカードも公開するよ。それなら OK でしょ。
The other 3 gulped nervously at this unexpected turn of
Yosh!
events.
乗ってやる
You ungrasp one card in each hand and thrust them out at me. First, I needed to inspect them closely. The card on the right had no distinguishing marks. I couldn't tell which one it was.
どっちだろう。ケイチくん、慎重
Stop
に
it!
ね。
Stop it! You're interrupting my focus. You're shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut. Like the fact. Why is she
ああ、もちろん
talking?
だぜ。
Why is she that like
逆転の
legitimately like got
大
me
チャン
riled
スだ。
up for a second? Oh my god, looking closely at the card on the left, I saw a little wear. It wasn't the one I had seen before.
あのカードは。
Oh, Sadako's on my side. She's trying to help me. That's right. Didn't recognize the mark on the left card from the small number that I had memorized. I didn't know what the left card was, but I could tell from Sadako's reaction that the card had already appeared during the game. Since it already had appeared before, it meant that it definitely wasn't the Joker.
ケイちゃんは右のカードを疑ってる。じゃあ右にする？右？
That card definitely wasn't the Joker. If I could trust that theory, then I should have been able to declare that the card to the right was the Joker, even without me taunting the one on the right was the most suspicious. But wasn't it a bit too rash to decide based solely on Sadako's reaction? More carefully. Ah, I remember now. Urethra! That marked the left card, no doubt about it. The 7 of clubs. I love that image so much.
きっとクローバーの7だね。
Hell yeah. No.
さすがミオンだよ。
They've fallen right into my trap. There was a wave of murmurs amongst the onlookers at my son-in-law right before I confirmed the right card was the Joker.
ケイチさんは何を言ってるのでございましょう。だって左。C です。
Hold up, I need to put a piece of pizza in the microwave. Pizza time!
へえ。ケイちゃんはどうして右がジョーカーじゃないって確信できるの？
Rian let loose an unexpected question. Everyone else was baffled.
右のカードが何かは俺にもわからないさ。だが左のカードがクローバーの7だってことだけはわかる。
じゃあ残る右のカードがジョーカーなのじゃありませんこと？必ず左右どっちかがジョーカーという約束でしょ？
ああ、左右のどっちかにジョーカーがあるのは本当だろうな。
圭一は勘がいいです。
Yeah, aren't I just the best?
リカちゃん、それってどういう？
つまりさ、クローバーの7はさっき俺がサトコのスペードの7と合わせて捨てたカードなんだよ。
One's attention snapped to the discard pile at the same time. Truth of the matter could be discerned from that sloppy pile.
ミオンは捨て札を1枚拾って左のカードに重ねている。つまり
そうか、わかった。左のカードをクローバーの7に見せかけているんだね。
The first time since the start of the match that a shadow ran across Mion's expression, I didn't let that slip by. Then with a grand flourish, I declared it loudly.
ジョーカーは左手だ。
Damn, I'm going beast mode. I don't give a fuck. Hey, Greg. Thank you. I'm liking this a lot so far. Happy New Year. Hope you had a great Christmas. That 1 second felt like an eternity for everyone there. Breaking that silence, the first one to speak was Mion.
初代部長として私も様々なプレイングを見てきたけど、ケイちゃん、あんたはベストだよ。ベストオブザベストオブザベスト。
That's right. Put some respect on my name. Why I'm the goat. Probably the greatest compliment Mion could give. Mion accepted her defeat, dropping the cards from both hands. Where's Shion? This is usually pretty well from the part of myself. I think I'm getting better every year. At least started coming once. Yeah, I went down. Nothing to do with the season itself. Yeah, I feel like does anyone ever have good winters? I feel like it has to do with the fucking season. That's my fucking theory. I fucking hate the winter, and it doesn't even have to do with the weather anymore. I'm mostly fine with the cold. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right. It's summer like I think you're in like Australia. I'm not sure like where in the world it is. Where it's like summer when it's winter here. The year ending always feels weird as fuck. I'm glad it was a successful holiday season for you. It was a year for me. Not really a good one. So I'm excited to just put this shit behind me. Just wipe my hands of it. Not my problem anymore. Why isn't it Oh, there. The window's not active. I should be able to hit enter to continue. Aw, thank you, Greg. No, I appreciate that. You're very kind. Rika-chan placed her hand on my head and began petting it, congratulating me on my victory.
リカちゃんか？
なんだよレナ、別に俺はインチキしてないだろ。先生堂々と。
Asshole to most people, honestly. I doubt that. People who say that are exaggerating, IMO.
リカは慰めるときにしか頭を撫でませんの。
Also, didn't you used to have VIP in my chat? What the fuck happened to that? I just did like a triple take. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Is that like something glitching out in Chatterino, or...? No, also in regular Twitch chat, that's not...
ケイちゃんならさ、ここまで読んでくれると思った。
Everyone froze. Time stopped. No, it was just me.
賭けだった。ケイちゃんがおてんばさんの早とちりだったなら、負けてたのは私だった。ケイちゃんはさ、この負けを誇っていいよ。
That was the card that proclaimed the victor of this duel. The card under the seven of clubs. Unbelievable was the two of diamonds. It was a setup behind the setup. If I had just picked the right one without reading so deeply into it. Ooh.
部長、園崎美音の名において、前原圭一、あんたの我が部への入部を許可する。
Oh, the pity applause. I'm going full incel and showing up to this school with a gun tomorrow.
これにて決着。本日の優勝は私、園崎美音。栄えあるビリは前原圭一。
Exalted loser. Everyone made a commotion, applauding cheerfully. I felt I was bested, but I was so soundly beaten that it unexpectedly felt rather refreshing.
みーちゃんが後ろ手で細工した時、またやるんだって思ってドキドキしちゃった。ケイチさんが正解に触れる直前で止まった時にはかかったって思いましたわ。見事に引っかかってくれましたです。
I'm getting my ass fucking kicked by like a bunch of little girls. Huh? Hey, wait. All of them knew from the start and still got so excited so earnestly.
楽しくなるようにみんなで盛り上げましたですよ。
Holy shit, this pizza is so greasy.
お前らみんな鬼だ！人手出し！
fucking demons.
さてケイちゃんに罰ゲームだね。今日は部活の初日だしね。ソフトに行こうかね。いきなり登校拒否になられちゃ困るし。
Mion approached, licking her lips. Mmm. Her right hand went to pull something out of her pocket. The felt tip marker and a giant permanent one.
さて行くよ。
We all know permanent markers aren't permanent. Just take it like a man, Keiichi.
いややめろ
As soon as the club activities were finished, Raina flew off. Probably so she could dig out that cute Colonel Sanders set she wasn't able to take home yesterday. Earlier today, honestly, I was in such bliss. I was just taking naps and rewatching Gintama and eating like a pizza by myself, like a large one, like eating like half of it. And now I'm gonna have the other half. That was just such a beautiful treat to myself. I love just not doing, I love not leaving my apartment except to get like groceries and shit that I have to, but just like doing fucking nothing. I love just watching anime and being inside. Dude, fuck being outside, except very rarely. Fuck touching grass. Don't listen to the experts. You don't need it as much as they say. Like, okay, you do need to walk and do steps. But, I don't know. Today was just Mion and me walking home together, rather rare occurrence.
宝の山か。捨ててる連中もまさかレナに感謝されてるとは夢にも思わないだろうね。
Meaning that damn construction site from before. Oh right, Mion would probably tell me that murder by dismemberment seemed to have happened
あそこさ、ダムの工事現場。なんかあったんだろ昔。
そりゃあったよ、戦いが。座り込みやったりデモをやったり。
Sit-ins and demonstrations. Bit different from what I wanted to hear, but I decided I'd listen just the
自
same.
分たちの土地がダム湖に沈むんだもんな。俺だって戦うだろうな。
役人どもは本当に一方的だった。偉そうで威張ってた。金で解決できないと悟ると、あらゆる嫌がらせをしてきたんだよ。いやらしい奴らだった。
They were some bad hombres. Spoke excitedly as if the whole thing was happening right in front of her.
よく勝てたな。相手は国だろ。
村長や村の有力者たちがね、方々に陳情した。東京にも行ったし、いろんな政治家に根回しもした。そうしてるうちに計画は撤回されたんだよ。私たちの完全勝利だった。
暴力沙汰とかにはならなかったのか？傷害事件とか殺人。
Oh, I'm digging.
なかった。
One arm wasn't found in the incident. Thought that a murder by dismemberment had occurred, but I guess I was wrong. My curiosity unsated, I sighed dejectedly and sighed.
じゃあね、また明日ね。ケイちゃんそれ、家に帰るまで消しちゃダメだからね。
わかってるよ。消さねえよ。
Mian held back her laughter while stealing glances at my face. Wonder what kind of nasty doodles they drew. They don't have a mirror in the fucking school? Damn you, Mian, you shall rue this day. I know it's the countryside, but what kind of backwater school doesn't have a mirror? If our roles are ever reversed, I'm going to go all out. All over your face. So you won't be able to take it off even with a scouring pad. I ran straight into my mom, embarrassing myself yet again. The mood I'd come home to was already on edge. It's not an uncommon thing in our family. They have an amazing house, and it seems like an amazing life. Why are they all on edge? Whenever Dad can't come up with a good idea, it always ends up like this. He stomps around the house with his arms crossed. Mom whispered into
お
my
かえり
ear.
ケイチ。お父さん大変そうだからそっとしてあげてね。
またアイデアに詰まったわけ？
今回は締め切りが重なったからね。お父さん充電期間がないと大変だから。
Dad's paintings feed our entire family. If he runs out of ideas, then it's the end of the Maybaras. We've never gone hungry before. Could it be that my dad is a master painter?
家の中をうろうろしないで表に散歩でも行った方がアイデアが出るんじゃねえの？
今回は生活空間がテーマだから、お父さんこの家をモチーフにしたいみたい。
Quite a bothersome
エ
motif.
イジ、部屋の中を少しは片付けなさい。みっともないぞ。
ごめん後で片付けるよ。
ケイチ、お夕飯までまだ時間があるから表でも散歩してらっしゃい。
Dad's moods are only temporary. As soon as he gets an idea, his mood improves and he starts humming. Until then, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just go take a walk so I don't aggravate him further. Ooh, what's gonna happen on my walk? One of these bitches is gonna try to kill me. Said I was going to take a walk, but I didn't have any particular destination in mind. I just needed to kill some time. I got on my bike and pondered where to go. I could just go read at the bookstore, but it would take about an hour by bike to get to town. It'd be dark by the time I got back, so I didn't want to go unless I had to. Roads at night here in Hinamizawa creep me out. If Mian or Satsuko ever found out about that, I smiled wryly. Oh yeah, Reina was probably still at the Mountain of Treasure, the damn construction site. The excavation of Colonel Sanders was probably taking her a while. That's so funny that she wants that fucking figure. Wouldn't be so bad to have her owe me one.
次の部活の時に恩返ししてもらえるかもしれないしな。
Return the favor. Omitake's there again. The only person with information about the incident that both Reina and Mian denied knowing anything about. If I met him again, I'd like to ask for more details. To ask, was there really a dismemberment here in Hinamizawa? That was my real intention. This shit is it's just so creepy. I'm so easily creeped out, genuinely. I hate these, like, airbrushed photos. It's so much creepier than the backgrounds I was using before. Spotted Raina struggling up on the slope where the garbage pile looked like Colonel Sanders was lodged in there pretty firmly. Didn't look like Raina would be able to excavate him by herself. Realizing that Tomitake-san wasn't around, I began climbing down the slope
よう
unsteadily.
レナ精が出ますな。
ケイチく
That's right, I'm
ん
here.
どうしたのこんなところへ。
Place like this, huh? You come here often? I see, she was aware of it.
事故発生の緊急通報を受け参上しました。負傷者はどこでありますか？
事故って
健太くん人形がゴミ山に生き埋めになっているとの通報でしたが。
なんだびっくりした。
No, the audio is cutting out for me again. As long as you guys don't hear it, that's fine. But it bothers me, it better be fine. Next time.
ケイチくん
Okay,
脅かさないでよ。
I probably just have to, like, restart my PC, shut it down, restart it, whatever.
冗
It
談
says I
だ
have
よ。
an update. I doubt it has to do with the update, but...
レナが一人で困ってるだろうなって思ってさ、手伝いに来てやったんだよ。
レナのために。は
Well, I filled my quota for today. If I don't see Reina blush at least once a day, then I'm not getting my daily required nutritional intake. Aww.
冗談だよ。こっちまで恥ずかしくなるだろ
Just kidding, you're embarrassing me now.
あ冗談ってどこからだろうどこからだろう。
Just ignored her bewilderment.
おれどいたどいた。
Okay, now move out of the way. Move out of the way, bitch.
でどこだ
So
よ健
where's
太くん
Colonel
は。
Sanders?
あごめん。ほらこの隙間から見える？
う。こりゃ本当に生き埋めだな。
Damn. He's really sandwiched in there. And with his fried chicken. Hi, Dilo. Happy New Year. She's just autistic as fuck. When you're so autistic, you're just constantly surprised and blushing. Colonel Sanders was sideways, surrounded by boards and other construction materials, like they were caging him inside. According to Reina, it wasn't like this yesterday. It seems as though another illegal dumper came yesterday. Dumpy? Dumped again? And now he's buried like this. Do I have, in this game, Keiichi, does he have a big
こ
dumpy?
の
I
山を
wanna know.
一人でどけるつもりだったのか？
Streamer. These are high schoolers. I'm uncomfortable.
その細い腕で。
No way she would be able to do that with her slender arms.
でも健太くん人形可愛いんだもん。お店の健太くんには鎖がついてるけどこれならお持ち帰りできる。はう
Reina gave up on this Colonel Sanders. She'll probably start devising a plan to steal the one in front of the store. As Reina's guardian, I won't allow her to sully her hands with crime.
どいてろよ。俺がやる。
Nah, let her be a criminal. Reina blushed again, but this time I left it alone. The pile was enormous. Yo, Wilco, Happy New Year! Hope you're doing awesome. I hope this last year was good for you. and I hope 2026 is even better. The more days we wasted, the more likely another legal dumping would occur. Just woke up and I'm still drunk. Oh god, I know that feeling. It's been a long time, but I know that feeling. Hopefully it's not like, you're not like nauseous or anything, or too like lightheaded. Hopefully it's like it wore off to the point where you're drunk, but it's like, just like a buzz is left, you know?
ケイチくん、レナも手伝えるよ。手伝わせて。
帰って邪魔になるから下がってろって。よいしょー。
I wish I didn't, I always get like a headache when I drink. Even people are like, drink water the whole time. Like, bitch, I'm drinking water. It's not enough. I'm drinking other drinks. Pulling out scraps, bending them, tossing them aside, I quickly became covered in sweat and dust. Like, I had a bunch of wine with my mom and grandma on New Year's Eve. I really don't drink that often because I get annoyed at getting, like, the headaches. And it's so fun, like, drinking, like, getting, you know, tipsy, a little drunk, it's fun. But I can't handle the consequences. My constitution, my frail constitution can't handle it. Flying objects drew beautiful arcs across the twilight sky, one after another. Lumber, timber, plywood, a human hand and arm. Damn it, no matter how much I threw out, there was still more. Even though I could see Colonel Sanders right there. After grandstanding like that in front of Reina, I felt frantic because of how little I progressed.
斧とかノコギリとかがいるかもしれねえな。
もういいよ、ケイチくん。すごい汗だよ。そんな無理しなくてもいいよ。
レナのためにやってるだけだ。気にするな。
Oops. Reina began sputtering and turned beet red. Ah, whoops, I meant to say I was trying my best so as to keep her from becoming a criminal. Oh well.
さすがに休憩。
Yeah, like, images like this, like, creep me out for some reason. They scare me.
こいつは手強いぜ。
Sprawled on my back over the greasy slope. Or greasy, grassy
ご
slope.
めんね。すごい汗だく。
Reina patted her handkerchief against my forehead. Felt pretty nice.
あのさ、ちょっとここで休んでてね。
Looks like an image from like a crime scene. Like where a body was found. And coincidentally, a body was found here, I guess.
私、家近いから。
Yeah, like they were like being attacked. Like they were like hikers on a trail, and this was the picture taken right as like someone fucking domed them.
麦茶とか持ってきてあげ
Chasing
る
them
ね。
down. Barley tea? I wonder if that's good. That sounds kind of nasty. Leaving the handkerchief on my forehead, Reina took off running. Cries of the Higurashi gently cooled the air. After I was certain that Reina was gone, I picked myself up and headed towards what I discovered earlier. That was a garbage pile of magazines and newspapers bound up in twine. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe it was around here. There it was. They were bound stacks of not-so-reputable tabloids. They were stacked chronologically, going back quite a few years. Oh, here we go! Here we go! The scary music! The creepy music! Let's fucking go! It's quite a disturbing incident. They still haven't found one of the arms. If it was just as Tomitake-san said, then undoubtedly there would be mention of the murder. These are troubled times. There is no end to these sickening incidents. There's a large part of society drawn in by these incidents as well, so it had to be recorded, somewhere. I unfastened the packages and opened the rain-soaked pages carefully, looking over the table of contents. Not here. Next one. Not here. Next one. It was hard to search since I didn't know when it happened. I didn't know who the perpetrator or the victim was either. Yo, Lab. Yeah, good luck to all of us in 2026. Looked up every so often, checking to see if Reina had come back or not. It's like somewhere in Ohio or Alabama. No one wanted to see me gawking at a dirty magazine, but it wasn't just that. Both Reina and Mian said they didn't know. But it had happened without a doubt. They're liars! They're fucking liars. They're operators, okay? They're smooth operators. Then if both Reina and Mian... yeah, there was. If they had just said that, then it wouldn't have gotten so hung up on it. An incident that neither Reina nor Mian wished to talk about. Trying to uncover it after they tried to conceal it out of good intentions. That made me feel like I was acting against my friends. Jesus Christ. Hinamizawa damn worker lynching, murder by dismemberment. Here it is. Featured article was in the back, and it seemed that there was a photograph and the colored pages at the front. The pages of the featured article were stuck together and weren't easy to open. Reina could return at any moment. Feeling rushed, I gave up and opened the photograph page. The police investigators were carrying a body bag, and newspaper reporters were all bathing in camera flashes. The image was blurry and hard to understand, but I could definitely make out the headlines. Oh shit, I have to ask Danny if he won his Wraith game. Did you win your Wraith game, Danny, if you're here? Did you wipe? Did you hard carry? Tragic nightmare at the Hinamizawa construction site. Lynching, murder, dismemberment, orgies. The victim was the site foreman. He had assaulted his assailants daily with an explosive backlash from his daily actions. It's a horrible image to see the site foreman as it happened. It really did happen. It seemed the details were on the next page. It was fun. I'm glad it was fun, but did you win, though? Turn the page without pausing. Were you playing with your friends? And they fed just like I feed when I play with you and I ruin the game for you? Of course I won. Hell yeah. Oh my god, the assailants butchered the victim's body with hatchets and pickaxes and used an axe to split the cadaver, Jesus Christ, into 6 pieces: the head, arms, legs, and torso. I can understand just from the headline that it was just too terrible an incident. Normally a lynching is just an assault and murder, right? December went with hatchets and pickaxes? That wasn't a lynching. It was a merciless killing to the letter, a brutal murder. Done by a group of people with hatchets, with pickaxes, with a hatchet. He's really... What the fuck? Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. I'm so fucking scared. I'm so fucking scared. Why the fuck is she holding a hatchet? It's true, I did say that, but...
それでね、レナ、物置からちゃんとナタ持ってきたんだよ。
ごめん。ちょっとオーバーに驚きすぎたかな。
こっちこそごめんね。ごめんね。
It's pretty worn out. It wouldn't hurt to do the
最
rest
後の針は
tomorrow.
そのナタじゃないと壊せそうにない。せっかく持ってきてくれたんだし、明日借りるよ。な。
うん。
何しょんぼりしてるんだよ。明日には健太くんが掘り出せるんだぜ。
そうだよね。早く健太くんをお持ち帰りしたい。
Are you not playing any more Deadlock tonight, Danny? We both knew that it was useless to apologize any more than that. I quenched my thirst with the barley tea Reina brought and wiped off the sweat that had now gone cold. We took the path to head home. I felt quite guilty about the tabloid wrapped up in my jacket. Fine, I'll check out this one. It's really fun alone when like my team is talking on mic. I love when people actually talk, because then I have a reason to talk. I was really tired in the last game I played last night though, and like it was funny. Like my team was like they weren't actually mad at each other and seriously arguing, like no one left. But one guy was being kind of obnoxious and like was doing this shit about like check out my Twitch channel or something, and like the rest of the people on the team were like, "What the fuck? You have like 10 followers." And he shut up. Oh my god. October 1975, in accordance with the Prime Minister's Bulletin number whatever, Hinamizawa's electrical development master plan was announced. The vast scope of the projected Hinamizawa Dam was to have an incredibly heavy impact on the village of Hinamizawa. The area to be flooded by the Hinamizawa Dam would include the 5 areas of Hinamizawa, Takatsuro, Kyotsu, Matsumoto, and Yaguchi. Submerged area would include 291 houses, population 1,251, 1 elementary school, 1 middle school, 1 post office, 1 agricultural cooperative, 1 forestry department, lumberyard, 5 shrines, 2 temples, and 1 Jesus Christ. All these communal, cultural, agricultural areas and places of worship were to be indefinitely submerged at the bottom of the artificial lake basin. You know what everyone should do when your team argues in team chat in a game? Just meow into the mic. It really diffuses things. It changes the vibe into something a little less off. Forsaking the hundreds of years our ancestors poured their blood and sweat into this fertile, resource-rich land was just too painful to bear. All the residents having homes that were to be submerged banded together and created the Onikakushi Guardians. That's how could they like force out like 100 They said that there was gonna be like 100, 200 homes, like, or 1,000 homes fucked up. That's uh, they can't just do that. I'm not saying like I understand like federal governments are like evil like all over, like not just like obviously not just like ours, but like that's just kind of like insane. That's just kind of yeah. I'm not going to mid-boss while Sinclair was ending the game legit before he finished his sentence. Dude, Sinclairs are goofy. It's a fucking goofy character. Roasted the fuck out of him for that. Were you using mic? I want to be in a game with you where you're like using mic, because you like don't. Whenever someone gets mad at me, I just say my bad first time League of Legends. Oh my god. The dam project was halted and petitions to alter the plan were circulated. Agree, in fact, I will invest. Hell yeah. Citizens sought peaceful negotiations, but the government, its puppet company, whatever, openly refused. Performing unspeakable heinous acts, they quashed the democratic actions of the villagers, but the villagers did not falter. Instead, they banded together even more closely and steeled their resolve to protect their homes to the death. You really should. I've noticed, like, I don't know why, like, I had, like, a really toxic Mina last night, and she, like, immediately DC'd after we, like, had a really bad lane and we were dying a lot. But people, I haven't had a game yet with people just being really out of control toxic. I know saying that I'm asking for like one of those like tonight or tomorrow night, like in the next couple of days, but yeah. I know that it's guaranteed to happen eventually, but my first impression of like comms is like not a lot of bullshit. I love when I have people shot calling, because it's like I'm like still learning. I'm not good at MOBAs and I'm still trying to learn how to play them well. Like, I'm focusing on some other shit. Please tell me what to do. Continuation of that frightening Hinamizawa dam construction project is still stalled as of today. What the fuck was that noise outside? Oh, we're talking about Deadlock, the Valve MOBA that's in alpha. It's technically closed alpha, but you can like easily get an invite if you just like go to like look up Reddit threads to get an invite or go to like Steam forums. It's like really easy. I feel like because of that, like they should just make it like a, I don't know. I know there's like meanings behind like games being in alpha or beta, but it just seems like farther along to me. Although Yamato's model is kind of buck wild, and like yeah, a lot of models like aren't like they're static when you go to the curiosity shop and they don't like move around. Like those are probably like really old. Some things are really janky still. Some of the minions get all weird and like glitch out of the map. Onikakushi Guardians had been dissolved after it did its part, but the feelings of unity garnered had not been extinguished. As long as that passion resides in the heart of the residents, they'll be able to confront whomever next decides to sink their homes into a lake basin. Yeah, I hope you guys are ready for the bronze games that I stream next year. I forget what I'm like lowest ranking initiate right now or something. I want to play that shit. Yeah, it's never been, the only one I ever played was League. I used to play it a lot, and then stopped for a while. And I mostly like the shooter aspect. I like the movement, the shooter aspect, and like, yeah, I don't like, MOBAs aren't my favorite, I'm not crazy about them, but I like them, so that aspect of it doesn't like ruin it for me. I like how it's like a combination of like all of that shit. Movement, shooting, and like, yeah, a big map with like complicated like shit that you have to keep in mind to not like suck ass and like constantly like die. Like having to like constantly look at the map and be aware. Sometimes that's like, I don't know, like frustrating getting that into your head, but it's still really fun. Nightmare befalls the Hinamizawa Dam. Lynching and murder dismemberment. Like, quite honestly, I'm enjoying, like, I used to be, I know that these two games are not similar at all. I know that they're not. Like, literally, like, one's a first-person hero shooter, like, they're not the same. But I haven't had this, multiplayer games normally aren't I'm normally playing single player, but I like multiplayer. I haven't had this much fun with a multiplayer game since, like, Overwatch, when it first came out. And I fucking loved Overwatch so much. Just like general vibes in terms of like, oh my god, I can't wait to play this game. I'm so happy and this is gonna be so fun. I'm having so much fucking fun with this shit. On X day of X month in XX Prefecture at the Hinamizawa Dam construction work site in the Shishibone city, a bone-chillingly gruesome murder/dismemberment. Even though this case has shocked the archipelago, the police will give no details on the case. Exactly what happened at the Hinamizawa Dam. Failed to be good at them, you have to be real good at baiting, and that's just not me. Yeah, that's how the Mina I played against last night completely shit all over me. I wasn't like paying attention to... She was just like baiting me so easily, and I was just like, I want to go in! Because the game I had before was so easy. And she fucking checked my ass. Styled on. That's like... It was definitely like... I'm almost thankful for it because I'm like, shit, lesson learned. I really need to not just like... I can't just go in every time I think I have an opportunity. Like, I need to pay attention to when they use like their dashes and like cooldowns for stuff. And actually catch them off guard, rather than being all squirrely. Probably didn't mean to kill him at first, but as the victim resisted by swinging around a shovel, the rest of the perpetrators armed themselves in return, and it quickly escalated to homicide. So said the aforementioned Investigator A. After this bloody tragedy was over, they were left with a body which nobody could have mistaken as alive. XX-san great name, had tormented the suspects daily with his rough behavior. At first, it was meant to be payback. All the perpetrators were horrified by their deed, and one even turned himself into the police. It was the de facto leader of this group, XX, who suggested hiding the body. Reluctantly at first, they soon began to think they did not wish to be caught. The construction site had numerous places to hide the body with 6 people. They were originally supposed to hide the body and leave the area, but the de facto leader feared that the consciences of the other 5 wouldn't be able to bear the burden, and came up with a horrifying method to keep them from turning him into police. He devised the heinous method of splitting up the body among them and making each of them responsible for hiding a piece? XX Tentacion had turned a simple manslaughter into a gruesome dismemberment and forcibly involved each perpetrator in order to create a sense of a unity between them. Each one participated, but what does that mean? Person A spoke out reluctantly. XXX Tentacion had ordered each and every one of them to dissect a piece for themselves. They were hesitant at first, but nobody refused. In for a penny, in for a pound was what it meant. Thus, an unimaginable bloody ceremony began. Their perpetrators wept and vomited as they performed this gruesome task. There was one person who stubbornly refused, but XX threatened them, saying nothing would change if someone else ended up dead, and he gave up his objections. But XX's plan collapsed in the span of one night. XXX, ooh, there he is, who had refused to dissect the corpse up until the last moment, had broken down into tears at the hospital where he was being treated for an injury sustained during the scuffle and confessed. The criminals were arrested one after the other, but the de facto leader XX's whereabouts are still unknown. It was Reina. She was working on a damn construction site, even though she's like a little girl. Also, the right arm hidden by XX is yet to be found. She has the arm! That little girl has the arm! I'm calling it. Despite an ongoing search, this horrible individual has so far managed to elude law enforcement. What could the police be doing? It appears that XX had said he was going to throw the body, right arm, into the swamp. XX's car was discovered abandoned near the swamp, but there were no clues to his whereabouts. XX didn't trust his companions. One cannot deny the possibility that he had expected his companions to confess to the police and used his car as a decoy. Of course, I doubt that theory. Since he has no car, one would expect him to have a limited area to which he could have escaped to. But within the station, there are rumors going around that he had accidentally slipped and drowned in the swamp when he went to throw away the body. To the locals, that swamp is believed to be bottomless. It's known as Onikakushi, the demon's abyss, and it's said that the bottom of the swamp is connected to the hellish world of demons. The atrocious demon from hell that was XX. Could it be that he had returned to hell through the swamp? Ooh. What? The Zijin Dragon, bringer of luck and fortune, prosperous future, ladies leaping into your arms, business success, promotions, ambition, protection from harm. Not just with pachinko and horse races, but business and even love. Guaranteed or your money back. Zijin Dragon Bracelet DX, one piece, 27,800 yen. Okay, exit. Let's do another chapter. Function of this school as an educational facility is very questionable. Our PE class is exceptionally disorganized. The only things we do together are the warm-ups at the start. The teacher isn't even there after that. All we do is play together.
仕方ないじゃん。年齢も性別もバラバラだし。
Everybody transgender.
一応ね、体育の時間は校庭で体を動かすのだけが決まりなの。
All the little kids were gallivanting about. They certainly are being active. They might be getting plenty of exercise,
と
but
教育委員会はこの学校を見落としてるんだろうな。
お待たせしましたです。さてご一同様、今日の体育は何をいたしましょう。
おっしゃ、これでいつものメンバー全員集合だな。
さて委員長、今日は一体どんな体育をやるのかな？やるのかな？
Mion harumphed and crossed her arms haughtily, surveying the
瞬発
area.
力と持久力。ス ポーツの世界においては仲間などいない。全てがライバル。信じられるのは己の肉体のみ。
なんだそりゃ、漫画の読みすぎだろ。
てわけで温故知新、古いながらも全ての要素を詰め込んだ屋外乱戦の王様、鬼ごっこでいこ
望むところですわ。のろまな圭一さんは家の一番に鬼ですの。
Dunderhead. Excuse you, bitch.
僕だって負けませんです。レナも頑張るもの。今日は負けないぞ。
なんでお前らそんなにやる気満々なんだよ。
う。海賊第3条、ゲームは絶対に楽しく参加しなければならない。
じゃあこれ部活なのかよ。
Everyone smirked. Everyone smirked at each other. They all seemed pretty confident. I'm a man. Physically, I should be able to keep up with any girls my own age, right? Right? Aware. Regardless, Mian and Satoko looked like they were aiming for victory, and Reina was looking at me as if pitying my
上等だぜ
disadvantage.
鬼ごっこ。乗ってやらー。
These were the rules. Anyone who was able to evade being tagged before the bell was a winner, but we didn't switch who was it. The ones who were tagged by it also became it. So the number of people who were it could increase exponentially. The end game would become a hellish siege. Yo, Gigi, Happy New Year. I hope you have a great 2026. I hope this past year was easy on you.
ここいらではこの遊びのことゾンビ鬼って呼んでるけどね。
なるほど、食われたやつがゾンビ化するからな。
なんでそんな怖いこと言うんだろう。太郎、
レナを捕まえたら生きたままお腹を食い破ってやるからな。
やだよ圭一くん、そんなのや。大丈夫です。圭一に食われる前に僕が優しく食べてあげますです。リカ、それは全然慰めになってませんわ。
Aw, that's kinda cute. I'll eat you up gently. Both Mian and I nodded deeply.
最
Come
初の
on, you
鬼
guys know everything.
ゾンビはどうやって決める？じゃんけんか。
一応授業時間だからね。問題を出すから答えられなかったやつがゾンビ。
Why is this bitch? I don't understand she's the head of the class, but does she have to like take the fucking lead on everything? Like she's like kind of my favorite so far because she's like a nerd, but I'm gonna like, she's like wearing thin on me. No idea which grade level they're coming from.
6は英語で。
What's the Japanese word roku mean? Isn't that like 6? Yeah, I don't like. I don't understand why. I know exactly what the answer is gonna be. Like, oh, for comfortability, for function, because it will be easier to work out, I guess, like in underwear. But it's always just like been weird to me that Japan like exercises in that. I'm not saying like, oh, it's weird, as in like it's creepy. I'm not implying that. It's just kind of like, I don't know. Growing up, I would not have been comfortable with it. I understand it's like a cultural difference though, or something.
だから答えるの。6は英語で。
6だ。
なら靴下は。
Oh shit. My power level as a weeb, I swear I used to know this. I swear.
ソックスだね。
Oh my god, fuck.
アルファベットの後ろから3つ目。
X ですよ。
Why is she
Yeah, save it
asking
to
these
Aigo
like dumbass questions? Oh my god, I don't know that one. Fuck.
もちろんわかりますわ。
Then say it. Fucking.
それは。
What?
さとこは大人だもんね。知らないわけはないよね。
What is it? Does it mean like fuck? No, that doesn't mean fucking. That's like daki something, which can like also mean like a hug, but I think like depending on
知
the
ってますもの。
context.
知ってるもん。
じゃあ言ってごらんよ。あれだよ。あれ。あれは英語で。
はあ、さとこちゃん困ってる。かわいい。
Her fucking right hand looks like it's a claw in like a claw machine at the arcade.
持ち帰るなよ。犯罪だからな。
Mion's pursuit was relentless, making Sadako scammer. Yeah, this is a pretty nice song.
さあさあさあ言ってごらんよ。大声で。あれは英語で何という。
I want.
知って
I'm.
るもん。
Say it. Get to it. Holy fuck.
知ってるもん。
Does it mean like cock or something?
だからザットですよ。ザット。え？は。
Yeah, what the fuck? If you were a boy, you'd probably be a perverted asshole. Double standard. Am I right? Like, am I right? Or am I right? Or am I wrong? Whatever.
仕方ありませんわね。
It appears I have no
師匠
choice.
この北条さとこがゾンビ
Unfortunately.
役を務めさせてもらいますわ。
Her last name's Hojo. What?
みんな噛み殺してやりますですな。
Nom nom nom. Seems like she's raring to go.
100数えればいいんですの。
100数えるのはズルするやつがいるからな。
Oh, wait, Seibetsu means sex? Oh. Yeah, it says sex noun. So yeah, sex as in like biological sex, or like I guess like also gender. Why is that something to like blush over? I know that they're kids, but also it's like there's levels. You gotta like, I don't know.
俺の問題が解けたら追ってよし。
Grow up, Satoko.
ケイチくん、簡単なのにしてあげてね。
5分の1のケーキと6分の1のケーキと7分の1のケーキを一皿に乗せました。
Projecting because I learned way too much from unrestricted internet access at way too young of an age.
うわ、分母が違いますですの。
Satoko grabbed a stick in panic and began drawing a cake and
ケーキ1
fractions
個
on the
60
ground.
秒で食べられるサトコがそれを全部食べるとお皿にはケーキがいくつ残っているでしょう。
Just as I finished giving the word problem, Mion shouted.
よーいドン。
Oh Mia signal everyone but Sadako scattered.
ケイチくん、それ問題じゃないよね。
Sadako had already lost the moment she started working it out. She's eating it all, so of course there's nothing left on the plate. Everyone dashed off in a direction they thought was best. Knowing the lay of the land, they probably headed right to the best spots. It was obvious I was at a disadvantage. At a time like this, it would have been more effective to go along with those trained in survival skills, like Mion for example. The fact that I didn't realize it at the start of the game probably hurt my chances. Glancing back over the school grounds, I saw Satoko just rising up to start. She was really mad. Mwahahaha. She got tripped up on such a dumb question. I stood at one of the corners of the school. I had clear sightlines in 2 directions and would probably have a good response time if any zombies started closing in. For the time being, I caught my breath and focused on what I was trained to think during club activities yesterday. And I think calmly, Keiichi Maibara. If I was it, what would I do? Increasing my numbers would be the shortcut to victory. Then going after the weakest player first is the obvious plan of attack, meaning me.
さてケイチさんはどこでございましょう。逃がしませんことよ。
But of course, what would be the best method to track me down? Footprints or smell or maybe some type of trail? If I could craftily hide my tracks, then there would be no trail for Sadako to follow. But I was no detective. Would I even be able to do that kind of thing in an amateur game like
のび
this?
太、岡村、ケイチさんを見かけなかったでございませんこと。
What the heck? Do zombies hunt their prey by asking nicely where they went? Tomita-kun and Okumura-kun pointed to the location where I was hiding. Guten Tag. Yeah. Finally sent out all of my Happy New Year texts. Nice. It's good to get that out of the way. It wasn't easy to hide with all those little kids running around as they pleased. It was becoming even more obvious that I was at a disadvantage from not being familiar with these surroundings. That's how it was going to be, then to confront his intelligence-gathering zombie, I just counter it in a similar vein. I approached some girls playing with the
が
ball.
伝言を頼まれてくれ。北条聡子にご両親が校門に来てるぞってな。
伝言。いいよいいよ。
いいよいいよ。
待て、まだ行くな。あと園崎美音にもだ。先生が校門のところで呼んでるぞって伝えてくれ。
Mwahahaha, I'm quite the schemer if I do say so myself. Things went well, then Satoko and Mion would run into each other at the gate. It would put me at a disadvantage if more people were it, but this was Mion we were talking about. She'd figure out a way to escape. But that was just fine, as long as it bought me more time. Mwahaha, dance for me, Mion and Satoko. In the palm of my hand! Having my fill of playing the con man, I looked for a place to hide. If you think about it logically, I'd only bought myself a scant amount of time, and it might even come back to bite me. Once it became apparent, I'd started spreading false information through messages. I love spreading false information. I could end up being the recipient of one of those messages. Satoko would probably ask the messengers to help her look for me. That would mean that there would be more zombies than participants in the game. The virus that was brought about by my mischief could cause an epidemic. All my classmates would transform into zombies and would only be searching for me. Spreading misinformation and then leaving the scene of the crime like nothing happened. This tactic might backfire horribly. While trembling at the thought of the impending dawn of the dead, I began searching for a safe house. Imagine if he didn't just say, oh, your parents are at the gate. He was like, your parents have been in like a... Tell her that her parents have been in like a horrible accident and she needs to go to the hospital now. I'm sorry. That would be diabolical. That would really get her attention. Found a shed by the incinerator behind the school. After climbing up the roof, I held my breath. It wasn't a bad place to hold out. Not only did I have a good line of sight, but if necessary, I could jump off in 3 different directions to escape. It was getting rowdy down there. The lower grades were running around below the
いないね
shed.
前原さん。そっちいた？いない。圭一さんどこだろう。お父さんが校門に来てるのにね。
That was definitely a lie. That was a lie. It was fiction. Entirely made up. The word gate, the same one I'd used, gave a hint of revenge. So Mion was behind this. We're still keeping 1 step ahead of the game. Felt bad for my underclassmen, but they'd have to search until the school bell.
ねえねえ、圭一さん知らない？お母さんが急病で大変なんだって。前原さんに伝言だよ。家が火事だから急いで校門に来いって。
Okay, that's great.
前原さん家にジャンボ機が墜落したらしいよ。
Holy fuck.
警察が事情聴取に来てるって言ってた。趣味は抱き枕のコレクションなんだって。
They say he enjoys peeping into bathrooms. How?
夜な夜なベッドで抱きながら寝てるって本当なの？
Is it true that he's going around every night stealing panties? It's time for a panty raid. Who are they talking about, huh?
ふにふにの柔らかい感触が止まんないって。
Oh, this slander is so bad. I want to fucking kill everyone. I'm gonna fucking bomb this fucking school. I'm actually going to fucking... I'm gonna mail like a nail bomb to this school, like to every single individual classroom. I'm gonna go full Unabomber mode. No way I would do that.
委員長の写真貼り付けたのもあるらしいよ。
He wears it like a beanie when he's going out in like the winter.
へえ。
Heard that class representative Mion was a victim too. Oh my god. Arrgh, I'm a pirate. This was your doing, Mion. Calm down, Keiichi. They're baiting you. They're baiting you. Bait used to be believable. Yeah, she is just trying to flush you out. If my underclassmen thought about it logically, they would know it's all nonsense. But small kids don't think about things logically. To them, all of those things were true, so they all chuckled together while looking for me. I win, Mion. It's my victory. Wiping unrelenting tears away, I felt intoxicated by my own victory.
転校生の前原さんって二次元萌えの人なんだって。
Maybe I am. What about it? Maybe I'm a fucking freak. Maybe I'm freaking it. Cost of beating Mion had too high a price. Worth. Someone passed below. I wish that this visual novel had like choices to make. I never get to like make choices. I guess like not all visual novels are like that, but I feel like, yeah, the only one I played before, like Danganronpa, I know I have choices. I don't think, I've always wanted to play Fate Stay Night. That one doesn't have as many like, as much like interactive gameplay and like, yeah, like stuff as like Danganronpa obviously, but I'm pretty sure you make choices in that. I saw screenshots of Side Note Uta, which I recently got and have on my computer now. It seems like I can make choices in that. It's Reina and Rika-chan. Oh shit, do I have Chaos Head in Steam? Let me check real quick. If not, I want to see if it's on my wish list. I know I have Steins Gate. This one I also have to play. Chaos Head Noah? Very positive. Well, I first have to check out if this is censored. I don't fuck with that shit. But I'll add it to my wish list anyway. Ah, remasters normally suck ass. Oh, this looks so cute! Kimito Kanajo. Oh, it looks like it has Yuri. Oh, this looks peak. How much is this? What the fuck? This is cheap as hell? What do I have in my cart? Oh, I want to get Avatar Frontiers of Pandora so bad because I love Avatar, but honestly, I'm just gonna remove that. Love Yuri. It's coming up in my recommended.
リカちゃんはまだ無事かな。
Ooh, sexual content? I need to get this. I mean, excuse me, anyone want to gift me Anthro Heat? I'm getting a VR headset soon and I'll be able to play that. Yeah, already on wish list.
みーちゃんも鬼になっちゃったみたいなの。
Mion, it couldn't be. Masaka. She'd become it. She'd become it. I can't read because of my little strategy. This confirmed that Mion was behind this relentless message. Or... Oh god, you're a lifesaver. Has anyone here ever tried Hypnospace Outlaw? I have that in my cart because it's like really cheap and it looks really cool. I'm a sucker for like the old pixelated shit. I know it's considered like slop now, but I mean everything's slop. That's just quality slop. You just like it because it's good. Oh yeah, that's right. I want to set up like retro achievements because I want to start doing that. Retro shit is the best. Dude, I'm fucking pissed. Oh, Danny, if you're here, I want to buy that AMD card because it's about to get bad. It's the second plane has already hit the second tower. I'm scared. I need to upgrade my PC. I need to buy now. I need that AMD card. I think I'm getting the one that's the AMD card that you can send me the link to where you got it because I will literally, I don't think I will, like, I will as soon as I wake up. The 9070 XT, yeah. Because, I mean, I waited too long, and I seriously, I wanted to start, like, buying parts to build, like, a better PC to, like, upgrade this one, or build a whole new one last year. This is the year. I need to do it this year, because I was putting it off. I'm using a 1660 Super S and an i7 that really isn't that good. You bought a 5070 Ti today? How? Isn't that like super expensive? I know it's gonna shoot up even more in price, but isn't that fucking crazy? Unless like you found like a used one with a good price. That's the one I got. What's your experience with it? Found one for 120 more. That's not bad. The 5070, yeah, that's like the best. 5070 Ti is like the best you can have. I don't like the fact that, yeah, I can't play newer, nice games on, like, high settings. I hang around, like, 80 to, like, 120 FPS for games like Deadlock, and I don't even play it on... I play it on, like, mid settings. Like, yeah. And my PC could probably handle, like, the highest settings, but then I would, like, hang around, like, 60 FPS or dip slightly below. Starforge PC for Christmas and it's flawless. Yeah, I know people shit on pre-mades, but I know that some people have really good experiences. I've never bought a PC before, and this one I have right now is pre-made. It's not Starforge, unfortunately. And I bought it when I panicked because I was streaming really consistently and my old PC like shit itself. I think something with my motherboard got fried, and like all of the parts in that one were pretty outdated and shit anyway, so I was like, shit, like, a lot of like my parts are fried now here, like, I really want to be streaming in like within a couple weeks, so I bought a pre-made, even though back then I was like, my next PC, I'll build it. But this, before like something happens to this one, yeah, I really gotta buy it now, because it's gonna get so much worse. Seriously, I want to buy it, like, as soon as I wake up tomorrow. I want to buy, 9070 XT. I don't think I'll get a 5070 Ti unless... It'll probably be more expensive, and I want to get a really nice CPU, too. So, yeah. Like, as long as, like, the 9070 XT is, like, and it doesn't have to be, I want it to be as good as the 5070 Ti. It's the edge of ray tracing. What does ray tracing even, like, do? Simulates realistic light behavior, reflection, shadows, refractions. Oh, so, like, better shadows, like, I see. If I can find one that's only like, yeah, 100 to 200 more, kind of like you did, Danny, maybe I'll get a 5070 Ti, but I highly doubt it. It seems like people in the past couple days have really been panicking and are like, oh shit. Kind of like what I'm doing right now, it's about to get way worse. So, yeah. I gotta scramble, I gotta get that shit, like... I doubt there's any 5070 Ti's left. I bet you got the last one, babe. Reina was slumped on the ground, breathing heavily. Rika-chan had started creeping up to her. Rika-chan doesn't normally make noise when she walks, but it's strange. It couldn't be. Its bare metal performance is pretty much the same as 9070 XT. My laptop is so nice. My laptop, like, has a better CPU than the one on the PC I have now, and it also has a 4060. Compared to my 1660 Super on this PC. Oh my god. So I have like DLSS on that one, but the 1660 Super doesn't have DLSS, so I can't use that on my PC here. What CPU are you aiming for? We were talking, Danny and I were talking about it a lot last night. I think I want, right now I have 8 cores. Let's see. I have the i7... Load. i7 10700K, 8 cores, and he was recommending I get an i5 that has way more cores than this. Like, I think like 12 cores or something, or like... I want even more than 12. I want like fucking 16, honestly, babe. I want a really nice CPU. CPU, really nice graphics card. I'll use the same RAM that I have now, because whatever. Like, literally RAM is like, I'm like pissed about that. I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. There is no reason for that. It's literally fucking RAM! It's RAM! I'm sorry. I'm getting like, holy fuck, like. And I have no SSD space on this PC as I like upgrade. I'm getting so much fucking. My external hard drives have like 5-6 terabytes, and my SSD has like 12 gigabytes of space. I blame crypto miners, I blame AI. Either the bubble pops and I eventually get too higher and stuff again, or I say fucking fully go back to playing games on pre-internet consoles. Yeah, for a while I was holding on to, oh, maybe during next year, 2026, it'll pop and I'll be able to work on building the PC next year. But just like a lot of the news I've been reading recently has me kind of black-pilled, getting kind of doomer about it. And I'm like, yeah, no, I gotta... I really don't want this PC to shit itself. Just in case. And I just want to start the process, because you have to get the pieces, like, kind of bit by bit. I'm not going to buy them all at once. So, just to, like, start the process. And get, like, the hardest things to get, like, out of the way. Like, CPU and GPU. I'm disgusted. I'm sick of constantly installing and uninstalling Steam games. I want like 4 terabytes of SSD. I want insane, and I'm on top of the fact that
not even
I'll
funny,
have
man.
a fuck ton of like, oh, what the fuck? 20 subs. Thank you so much, Dilo. Holy
That's
fucking
not even
shit.
funny,
Jesus
man.
Christ. Holy fucking shit. Good lord. That is... Am I
That's
having
not
a
even
stroke?
funny,
Did that
man.
really happen? Holy shit. Oh wait, do I not have the alert on this scene? Browser, add existing, alert.
That's not even funny, man.
You are amazing, seriously, thank you so much. You are awesome.
9/11.
I really, really appreciate that. That is beast mode.
9/11.
Happy New Year, Mina-san. Ganbatte.
That's
In
not even funny,
2026.
man.
Happy Mamba. Let me see who got one. Yipsman, Deets11, Hum Melody, Livestream got one. GG, Manfred, Odyssey, Aminophis, Pretty
That's not
Crazy,
even
Chip
funny, man.
Skylark, SSBM. One of my favorite usernames whenever I see it in chat. Dingus Fluff, that's a good one too. Modern Day Neat, Dilemmas, Scope Dog, Karada Blitzer, Buttered Fluff
Great
Nips.
vegetables.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really beautiful username. You know a username I saw in a Twitch chat that gave me a stroke because of how beautiful and majestic and deep and just it made me feel so many things. It was Nick Wilde Abortion. Capital N, capital W, capital A. Nick Wilde, I'm pretty sure that's the guy from Zootopia, from that Zootopia abortion comic. Was he the one pregnant in it getting the abortion? No, I think it was Judy. Dilbert AU, Twilly Emma, Cow King Lids, Bamford. Love your streams, I just want you to keep going. Aw, thank you, Dilo. That is seriously so
That's
sweet.
not even funny, man.
9/11. I'm gonna keep doing it. I will keep doing it. I love it. I can't help it. I'm glad that I love it. This past year was pretty rough, so I wasn't really in the mood to stream as much.
9/11.
But ganbatte in 2026, guys, as I said.
That's not even funny, man.
I'd never seen Rika-chan smile so creepily before. Yeah, Butter Fluffness, that's such a good name.
リカちゃんはゾンビじゃないもんね。
9/11.
怖くないです。 僕が優しく食べてあげますです。
Sure to eat you gently.
That's not
I
even
love when she
funny,
says
man.
そうだ
that.
よね。リカちゃんがそんな。
Eek! Yeah, I've been so into
That's not
Deadlock
even
lately. I
funny,
read
man.
Happy New Year Mina song and I was thinking of like Mina, the vampire, that I'm getting bullied by every game. Reina was pressed against the wall and Rika-chan lurched forward with both arms out like a zombie. Hell yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. The best show ever. The show I was so happy to wake up at 2 a.m. randomly when I was a kid and see it on Adult Swim. Quaked with her back pushed up against the wall, it was a surreal scene of horror, like one of those zombie breakup videos you see. At that moment, Raina's eyes met mine. Season 3 memorized. Is that the one with the episode where Ezekiel shows up, the little shake that they think is... Fuck. Shake's kid? That's one that I've been rewatching a lot lately. I think that might be a later season, like 12th episode of the 4th season, I see. 67th overall. He's so cute! Oh my god. Google Ezekiel Aqua Teen Hunger Force. His fucking smile. The little, like, upside down, like, oh my god, he has eyelashes! Ezekiel has eyelashes.
いた！ケイちゃん見っけ！
Which episode? Another one I love is Bible Fruit. I love David Cross. 10th and final. Oh, that's the 5th season. Damn. Brood Witch and Frat Aliens. Oh my god, Brood Witch is so good. I need to rewatch some Boxy Brown episodes.
ケイチさんを見つけたですって？
I could tell that Sadako was rushing my way. It seemed that Rika-chan had let Reina escape and now she was baring her fangs in my direction. These girls have me traumatized.
ケイちゃん！
Even though it would make me uncomfortable to be wearing like underwear in gym class, I do think these outfits go kind of hard.
お前ら怖い。
So my mom went out as a grocery bag. Yeah, I love that line.
怖すぎる。
ケイチさんの腹渡はどんな味がするのかしら？ケイチさん。ケイチも僕たちの仲間になってほしいです。
Fucking music that plays every time he shows up
誰か
always gets
助
me.
けてくれ。
Saw Rain apologize to me from across the schoolyard. An apology, sorry. Leaving me for dead. Reina! I looked off the roof out of fear, slipping as I landed. Sadako and Rika jumped on top of me. After straddling me, they tickled me all over my body.
やめやめ。
Yamero!
ってことは、あとはレナか。チャイムまで
I'm
あと
letting the
なんと
weeb
もない
out
ね。
fully in 2026.
乗れレナ。
Get ready for levels of cringe you haven't seen before on the stream.
よくも俺を見殺しに。
Feelings of a zombie. I understood how vengeful ghosts with lingering regrets felt.
かわいそかわいそです。
You guys should seriously, if you haven't, I know it's a longer, like, I'm gonna say slightly longer anime because there's way worse ones out there, but you guys should watch Gintama. I've been rewatching the first season and it's so fucking funny.
でもこれでケイチも仲間ですよ。
I love it when my anime characters are constantly picking their nose and like puking. strange feeling being welcomed over to the side that had pursued me.
ゾンビ鬼なかなか奥深し。
気取ってる場合じゃありませんわ。レナさんを捕まえるのですの。
校長が廊下を歩いてる。もうすぐチャイムが鳴るよ。
To devour Reina, I, who had been turned into a demon of vengeance, needed to use any means necessary. Except I wasn't just a zombie, I was a master of the night. A masturbator. Using the same trick that had tightened the noose around my own neck, I used my classmates to further my evil designs. I gathered up the lower grades from around the
み
school
んな
grounds.
聞いてくれ。レナが大変なんだ。今すぐレナを探し出してくれ。
前原さん家にジャンボ機が落っこちたことより大変なの？
Oh yeah, it had turned into that, hadn't it? Mion whistled nonchalantly, trying to avoid the blame.
ああ、ジャンボ機なんか目じゃないぞ。レナン地に墜落したのはなんと小惑星だ。
小惑星ですって？
ああ、宇宙人が作った装置でロシュの限界を解除し、まず1個落としたらしい。まさか俺もそこまでやるとは思わなかった。しかも続いて今度は100個も。地球軍の完全な誤算だ。
The lower grades were dumbfounded, their eyes like saucers at the grand turn of events.
地球軍っ
The
て
businessman, this is Higurashi. It's peak.
私たち
I think. I don't know. I think I'm too early on to know if it's
宇
peak, but the anime was peak, the 2000s
この
one.
ままでは地球は壊滅だ。しかしレナの放つ音速のマッハレナパンチなら小惑星を全て迎撃することができる。そう、地球軍のトップエース、それがリュウグウレナなのだ。
Lower grade students all gulped. It seemed I'd made them fully understand that the fight for Earth was
さあ
also
知
about
れ、
Reina.
同志諸君、レナを探し出すのだ。
My comrades in the lower grades let out an enthusiastic cheer and dashed off in various directions around the school grounds. There was still one person who hadn't gone.
でもたとえレナさんでも月を押し戻すことなんてできるんでしょうか？
Oh shit, I need to check. Is 100 Line on sale? Fuck, I really want that game. Because I was just thinking, wow, playing this is really making me want to replay Danganronpa 1 and 2. But I could just easily... Like, this is a visual novel. And I know that this is really good. I've only seen, like, amazing things, like, about this. Oh, this character looks so cool, the main character. Oh, it's $41.99! I feel like I'm never gonna see, like, the price go down on this, though. And I doubt it's the kind of game that's gonna have, like, a 50 to 70% off. Yeah, I need to add to cart. Maybe I'll just get this. Maybe. Maybe I'll pull the trigger. Let me see if... January 5th? Okay, I have time. The Vampire, the Masquerade Bloodlines? I have not. Ooh, this looks fucking cool. Is this the one on Steam, is this like a remaster that was originally on console? Because then I would just play it on emulator. Because I should... 50% off, that isn't bad. The Steam version is like good though. It's a PC game. Ooh, this chick looks hot. Yeah, this looks really cool. Thank you for the recommendations, guys. Best writing in a video game, period, rivaled by only Disco Elysium. Do I have Disco Elysium? I feel like I do. But I never played. I do have it. Someone gifted it to me. I never played it. I recently bought that Mon Bazoo game. It's like basically My Summer Car, but like Canadian. I couldn't help myself. I had to get it. And Danny gifted me Routine. I have a bunch of like games in a category on Steam that's like Stream 2026 that I obviously can't play all of them, but it's like I'm considering.
心配無用だ。つい先日もレナは地球に激突するはずの水星爆弾を一つ弾き飛ばしている。
I peeped a stream of like 5 minutes of someone playing Routine. It seems pretty good. I'm so easily scared that I mean like
小惑星の100個や200個くらい
playing horror is
音
always
速
a
を
good
超える
idea
高
on
速の
here.
パンチで一撃だ。
The really long ones I don't finish though because I actually get genuinely so freaked out. I feel like I have to stop.
リュウガイさんってすごいんだ。
Satisfied with that, she also rushed off to look for Reina. It does seem like there are some promising up-and-comers among the
ケイちゃんの
youngsters.
才能をおじさんは改めて知ったよ。
Oh damn, I got the... What stage is that this at? Um... 40 curators review this product. Oh, there was a game that was like in playtest that like I asked for an invite to and I got the invite. The reviews are mixed though. I just saw in my library, I was like, shit, I didn't realize I got like invites to that.
しかし圭一さんもやるでございますわね。これは頼もしいですわ。
でもこの人数なら勝てる。これだけいれば勝てるよ。
圭一はゾンビに立候補した方が良かったと思いましたです。
Rika-chan's words stung a bit, but I'd let it slide for now. Not even Reina would be able to escape the entire class. As a result of everyone's thorough search, Reina was finally cornered in the back of the sports equipment shed.
怖いよみんな。
Oh, also, Danny gifted me Fallout 4 like a few days ago, so now I have all of the most popular Fallouts. Oh, I don't have 1 and 2. I really want to play 1 and 2.
圭一君まで。怖いよ。
Someone's gonna get murdered in this shed, or they should. Getting murdered in this shed is really scary. I would know it happened to me.
みんなが何を言ってるのかわかんないよ。レナはパンチで小惑星なんか破壊できないよ。
レナ、さっきはよくも見捨てたな。覚悟はできてるだろうな。
さっきはごめんね圭一君。だって仕方なかったんだもん。おとなしく食い尽くされるでございますの。
What's the price of 1 and 2 right now? Oh, what the fuck? 75% off? Yeah, I'm getting this. Why is it so hard to find the first one? Oh, here it is. A post-nuclear role-playing war game. Or post-nuclear role-playing game. Add to cart.
みんなで仲良しですよ。
さあレナ、念仏でも唱えな。
Reina had stumbled onto a mat, trembling with tears in her eyes. I closed in, associating this situation with a similar, particularly immoral one. Made my pulse quicken just a bit. Sadako and Rika-chan were both wiggling their fingers. They probably wanted to tickle Reina. Reina, wanting no part of what she knew was about to happen, went stiff with fear.
ケイチ君はみんなみたいなひどいことしないよね。しないよね。
さあどうかな。さあ覚悟は決まったかな。
いいよ。
I don't think she's ready.
ケイチ君なら。
Face she made as she resigned herself to her fate made my heart skip a beat.
ケイチ君はひどいことしないって。レナ、信じてるし。
That's not gonna work on me, you fucking witch. I know you're about to kill me with a fucking hatchet. Body won't move. That had to be some sort of anti-zombie man show. The second my sense of reason chimed in, the beast inside me died instantly. There was the bell. Game over.
やったやった生き残
Her
ったよ。
fucking claw hand.
わーいわ
Reina pranced around merrily as if a curse had been broken.
あとわずかのところで日光が差し、悪のゾンビ軍団は廃人と帰したか。ヒロインが生き残るのは映画のお約束だもんな。
何を気取ってるのですの。ケイチさんがもたもたしてるから。お仕置きしますです。
Was subdued by Sadako and Rika-chan and once again sentenced to death by 100 tickles.
許して。
じゃあ生き残ったでしょうは竜宮レナと園崎美音。イエイ。
Yay!
あれみーちゃんゾンビじゃなかったの。
ふりしてただけ。敵を騙すには味方からって言うじゃん。
うおーミオンてめ
はいはい急いで着替えないとね。次の授業に遅れんなよ。
離せサトコリカちゃん。いや
Having had my fill of being terrified to my very core by club activities, I solemnly swore I would have Mion crying for mercy next time. Yay, back home, with my dad being pissed at me because he can't do his job. After arriving home, I quickly made preparations to head out once again. I'd agreed to meet with Raina to dig Colonel Sanders out of that mountain of treasure from before.
うちに軍手ってあるかな。あとタオル。
表の物置の中になかった？タオルは洗面所ね。なにケイ、すごいいでたちでどこへお出かけ？
If they come to jump again legally, he'll be buried out completely and it'll be impossible to dig him out. And if that happens, Reina will undoubtedly go after the Colonel Sanders in front of the fried chicken place in town. Honestly, do it. Do it up. Do it to it. Alright, I need to heat up another piece of pizza or I'm gonna go crazy. Nope, no murders missed. Fuck, I heated that up for too long now. It's like sizzling.
ちょっと発掘に。クラスメートを犯罪者にしないために。
はあ？あまり遅くならないようにね。
Mom returned to the kitchen with the puzzled expression still on her face. Heading through the woods as a shortcut to the dam site, I ran into someone. Tomitake-san, probably taking pictures of wild birds again with that precious camera of his. Couldn't be that all he took was pictures of handsome young men in the twilight. Handsome... Damn, I got a pretty high opinion of myself.
やあ、久しぶり。圭一君だったよね。
どうもその説は。
My due regards. Hey, don't call me that. I expelled the rude imagery from my head and greeted him without inciting anything.
そういえば、彼女は君の知り合いだよね。
She's probably talking about Reina. He means Edward. Yeah. Guessing by the way Tomitake-san was shaken
あれ
up.
は一体何だったんだい。彼女が不気味のナタを持って歩いてるんだよ。それもニヤニヤと笑いながら。
Can't a woman walk around with a little, hatchet? Why does he hate women? Yo, Chrome! Happy New Year. It's nice to see you. I'm returning to my roots, streaming a visual novel, which was the first thing I ever streamed on this channel. Do we have a cute chat? Yeah, I think so. I expect that she was grinning in anticipation of taking Colonel Sanders
身
home.
に危険を察して隠れたけど、警察に電話した方がいいんじゃないかな。
Nah, that's just my friend being herself. Well, it certainly would be quite the spectacle for a girl of her age to be roaming around with a hatchet. Tomitake-san's reaction was the epitome of logical. Hell yeah. Approaching the situation with facts and logic. Elementary school kids owned. Or wait, are we middle school grade? I don't know. This fucking town has them both combined. Do you guys eat pizza crust? I do sometimes, when I'm really, really hungry. Tonight is maybe one of those nights.
いいんです、いいんです。ほっといてください。また犠牲者を探して徘徊しているだけですから。
Or victims. It's probably hard for normal people to understand Reina. I'll just toss out a bunch of
富武さんがここで殺されたら、多分犯人はあいつです。
If you were killed out there, she'd probably be the one to do it. Damn. What a friend he is, huh?
「せいぜい嗅ぎ回らないようにすることですね。
In a condescending smirk, I started off in the direction of the damn site where Reina was waiting. Before I got too far, Tomitake-san abruptly called out to me.
ケイチ君、それよそ者の僕への警告のつもりかい？
Yeah, that's a warning. I didn't mean that seriously. I did try to make it obvious, but...
せいぜい気をつけることにするよ。
Leaving only those words behind, Tomitake-san turned around and left. I didn't really mean to call him an outsider. I wasn't really implying anything when I said that. So desu ne. It's only meant to be a joke, but it felt like I said something bad. Damn, I'm a bad guy. I'm at the murder site again. Yay. This is my first time getting pizza from the place I got it from. It's honestly pretty good. It's really good.
待ってたよ。今日も
Gonna
頑
have
張
to
ろ
go there again. Somebody gallivanting about while waving a hatchet around certainly would
ナ
seem
タは鞘と
dangerous.
かをかぶせて持ってこい。不気味はさすがにまずいだろう。
なくしちゃったみたいでないんだもん。
Thinking about it, there really was no need to try and keep up appearances. Everyone in Hinamizawa probably already knew about Reina's eccentricities. She's probably the only person who could carry a hatchet around Hinamizawa and not be considered
まあいっか。
suspicious.
今日で決めるぜ。最後の針をぶっ壊せば引きずり出せるはずさ。準備万端。任せとけ。
Took the axe from Reina and made my way up the unstable slope.
待っててね、健太くん。今圭一くんが助け出してくれるからね。
Yeah, that's right, I'm the hero.
よっしゃ下がってな。一気にケリをつけてやるぜ。
A solid thwack ran out through Hinamizawa as if the job was done by a lumberjack.
どう？うまくいきそう？無理そうだったら無理しなくていい。
ここさえ折れればあとはなんとかなる。
Reina,
今日は
don't
気力
imply
も
that
充
I
実。
can't do it.
いける。
But this adversary was more formidable than I expected. First of all, I'd never used a hatchet before. During a school camping trip, I had wanted to split the wood, but I lost set of rock, paper, scissors and wasn't able to do it. Because the spot where I was standing was so unstable, I soon became tired and decided to take a break. Reina had already spread out a tarp and laid down some tea and
大
sweets.
丈夫。もう一息。今夜レナが寝るときには健太君にお休みのキスができるようになってるさ。
ありがとう、健太くん。おやすみのキス。
そういえばレナも転校生だったんだろ。前はどこに住んでたんだよ。
I asked her nonchalantly while drinking tea. I thought she'd lived here all her life.
お、関東の方だ。ここほどじゃないけど、やっぱり田舎だったかな。
なんで引っ越してきたひなみ沢に。ほらここって。
圭一くんはなんで引っ越してきたの？お父さんの仕事と関係あるのかな？
うちの親父がアトリエを移したいって言い出したんだよ。こういう山奥がいいって前々から言っててさ。
アトリエ？圭一くんのお父さんって芸術家さんなの？
風景画ばっかり描いてる。年に2回くらいはどっかで個展を開いてるらしい。
His dad's pretty cool. When he started, his works were displayed in an industry plaza in Tokyo, but now they're exhibited in the Makuhari Mess. He's determined to have them displayed in the Waterfront International Exhibition Hall.
それってすごいね。今度レナにも見せてね。
I was too embarrassed to tell her I didn't really know what kinds of pictures my father painted. Well, eventually I would. I picked myself up while giving some more vague answers.
でも楽器途中の転校だって大変じゃなかった？
別に都会ってのには飽きてたし。
I was trying to get answers from Reina, but I ended up being the one to give out all the answers. With a bit of a wry smile on my face, I grabbed the handle of the hatchet and headed back to the work site. The air grew colder as the sun slowly set. The Higurashi began their song as if to tell me to stop and head home for the day. Just a bit more. Today, I would end it. When I first started, I chatted with Reina as I worked, but now I didn't have that luxury.
ほらてめえちくしょう
Happy New Year's, JX! With one last swing, the beam cracked apart. I hope 2025 was a good year for you. And I hope we all have an amazing 2026. The way I put behind the hatchet not only split through the beam but smashed the statue's shoulder as well. The arm came off with a sickening sound. It clattered down noisily, stopping at my feet.
どうしたの？大丈夫？怪我したの？
ごめん人形の腕壊しちゃったよ
なんだ、圭一くんが怪我をしたんじゃないかって思っちゃった。ガムテープとかでくっつけて、その上に上着を着せるもの。絶対わからないよ。
It's mine. Oh shit, I have to charge my phone. My phone is always at 10%. Just eternally.
そっかじゃあ引っ張り出そうぜ
Colonel
そっち持ってくれるか
Sanders, no! Still haven't found one of the arms. I laughed dryly at how pathetic I was, considering the arm flopping down and rolling to my feet to be such a bad omen. Both Reina and Mia knew how sickening that incident was, so they pretended that they didn't know. I looked it up all by myself. Yo, Deets. I love the new headbang emote.
情けないぜ前原圭一よっしゃレナ一気に行くぞせーの
Happy New Year! The right time to give 3 cheers, that moment of 2 days of work bearing fruit. He who was brought to Namizawa covered in filth to meet his end. Instead, we were able to welcome him back. You're pretty lucky, Colonel Sanders. Your new master is a pretty decent person.
ケンタくんだ。やっぱかわいいよ。
It didn't matter that he was dirty. Reina nuzzled him cheerfully with her cheek. Nuzzles you? Oh, whoa. Notices your bulge. Touches your waist. Kisses your ear. I was dead tired, but seeing Reina's happy face made it
じ
all
ゃあ
worth
手
it.
伝うから持っていこうぜ暗くなるとまずいだろ
そうだね。圭一くん、本当にありがとうね。この恩は忘れないね。
恩返しは何がいいかよく考えておくよ
どんな恩返しだろう。
Happy New Year, Himurao.
恩返しだろう。
Yay! Yippee! For now, I just hold back my evil cackle. We were ready to take it to her house, but we couldn't go like this. We rolled the statue up in the tarp and lifted him. I'm doing good. I'm so happy to be playing a visual novel. This is so nice for chill streams. And so Jack and Jill went down the hill carrying a human-sized bag and an unsheathed hatchet. I prayed that we wouldn't run into Tomitake-san. Yeah, we just committed a murder. If he saw us here and took a picture, we need to get rid of him. LOL. Okay, what the fuck? What is with that random LOL? Am I, like, having a stroke? Am I having a brain aneurysm? LOL. Parentheses, LOL. Is that meant to be a warning for an outsider like me? Something struck me as odd about the words Tomitake-san. Unable to grasp my sense of humor had left behind. New tips unlocked. What kind of name is Reina?
Rena がいないです。圭一は知りませんですか？
あれ、たった今までそこにいたのにな。おいミオ、レナはどこ行ったんだ？
レナ？お手洗いじゃない？
The washroom. Why do some people call it a washroom? Is that like a regional thing? Is that like a Midwest thing?
覗きたいなら止めないけど通報するからね。
さとこ、レナを知りませんですか？レナさんですの？さっき廊下ですれ違いましたよ。レナさんは日直だから花壇にお水をやらないといけませんので。
ああ、レナが日直か。そりゃお疲れ様なことで。
Reina, Reina, Reina. Upon hearing it repeated, a thought came to mind. It's rude to say this about someone's name, but it was a weird name. It has to do with cultural differences in the bath toilet sink being in different areas from one another. Yeah, that makes sense.
レナってどういう名前なんだろうな。レナって漢字だとどうなるんだ？
レナはあだ名なのです。ちゃんとした名前がありますですよ。
Ooh, a nickname. I
そうな
love
の
the
か？
nickname.
俺はてっ
I
き
have
り
so many.
竜宮レナってのが本名だと思ってたよ。
Always wondered where restroom came from. Yeah.
まあ確かにレナさんとしか呼んでませんから間違えるのも無理はないですわね。
For some reason, I thought that washroom was like a Canada thing, but like Danny never says washroom. She even signs her name as Reina. It's like her real name in
本当の名
school.
前はなんて言うんだろうな。レナが戻ってきたら聞いてみるから。
I honestly really like these little tip scenes. Satsuko and Rika-chan looked at each other.
聞かなくてもいいですよ。
I
僕た
love
ちが
saying
教えてあ
supper.
げ
My
ますです。
mom says it, like said it a lot growing up. She still says it, so I sometimes say it, but Danny normally says supper, I feel like. At least half of the time, and I do, like, just sometimes. We would say washroom all the time. I think it's more common than bathroom.
お礼の礼にならの
Yeah,
な。
it's a big W.
竜宮
big
レイナ
W.
が本名ですのよ。
レイナか。それでレイナじゃなくてレナって読むのか？
It's literally just like one added letter.
面白い読み方だよな。
いい
And
え、
it's like, you say it the
違いますで
exact
す。
same, so is that even a
レイナで
nickname?
正しいのです。
Yeah, here in like Pennsylvania, I never hear washroom. That's why it like sticks out to me. But supper
レナ
is
さん
like
が
so
言ったのですか？
superior.
レナと呼んでほしいって。
Especially because supper, I feel like implies like a later dinner, and I don't understand people who have like dinner at like fucking 5 o'clock. Like, I'm still full from lunch because I had a late lunch because I wake up late as fuck. Like, I want to eat dinner at 9 o'clock. I want to eat dinner at night. Like, late evening.
だからレナさんなのですわ。
ケイちゃん、
All people like me.
レナはレナだよ。
Yeah, my parents like to have dinner earlier on, like pretty soon after getting home from school, and I always hated it
レーナって呼ぶのは
because I
他
would still
人
be
だけ。
really full from lunch still. He was like, washroom? What the hell is a washroom?
そこんとこ分かってるよね。
I understand what Mion was saying. It didn't matter what her real name was, only what names we used between us. I mean, in the way they sounded, like Reina or Reina, like I guess slight emphasis on an I, like you kind of say it different, but you would literally say it like the exact same way.
思ったん
So
だ
how
け
would
どさ
she know if you're calling her the
自己
more
申請すれ
formal
ば
one?
俺も今日からあだ名で呼ばれるのか
Oh, I feel like, yeah, it could be more of a southern thing. I'm thinking back on, like, when I've, like, watched, like, oh my god, when I've watched the Housewives franchises that are, like, more in the south, I think I hear them say washroom more.
面白けりゃね。なんて呼ばれたいわけ？
I could be pulling that out of my ass, but a feeling, a vibe.
越後屋
Boing! Reina then came back into the classroom with an AK-47. One of the juniors near the door told Reina people were looking for her.
あれあれ、誰かレナのことを探してたかな。かな。
Oh no. Seeing that, both Mion and I sneered.
お代官様竜宮めがまんまと現れましたぞ
Bathroom or restroom, I, like, imagine. Washroom, I'm, like, thinking of, like, a sink and, like, a shower or something. Bathroom, even though it says bath, like, I'm just, like, thinking... In restroom, I'm thinking of, like, a public restroom and, like, some grimy-ass toilet bathroom. Just honestly, I don't know why. Like, yeah, that's what I think of.
いちごや。主も悪よな。うわほわほわほわ。
何かな。ケイチ君と
At
みーちゃ
Grok
ん
is
が
this
悪
true?
だったんだよ。
Grok is, like, disgusting. Grok is... I don't... Like... There... Grok is... Now you can, like, if you post a selfie, Grok can, like, make you, like, naked or something. That, like, really pisses me off. I bought this cosplay and I wanted to take pictures in it, but now I feel like I can't when it finally gets here. Oh yeah, I saw that. Like, they got called out for doing it with minors. They have to nuke that whole thing. Google says Washington is Canadian. Ah. So desu ne. Yeah, nuke Elon Musk.
いちご屋だよ。
おのれ竜宮レナの助ここであったが100年目でおじゃる
Meetest thy maker?
いざ覚悟
スケさん、カクさん、こらしめてやりなさい。あやいさですわ。報酬はスイス銀行に入れてほしいのです。
Yeah, it really is wild. That's why I'm sitting here. Like, I know X, Twitter, whatever, has gotten, like, so much worse. It's so fucking horrible and disgusting, but still, like, any other alternatives, like, I hate. I've tried them. They're so, like, boring. I still, like, stay there. Like, I really hope it, like, goes away. There's, like, apparently now you can, like, edit people's, like, art. Like, people are posting their art as a GIF, which makes sense. Like, I'm definitely gonna start doing that. Because I don't want that shit to happen. But how is that not, like, against the law? How is that not, like, against... Like, I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Since it's come to this, we have no choice. We'll just have a grand battle with 5 people. That's right. Fucking battle royale. We just start socking each other. In the mouth. The whole house mad. Whole house mad. Ooh, I need to fish. I want to add a fishing command with like a fishing leaderboard to Nightbot, like a Twitch chatbot, but I need to figure out like the script I need to like put in there, because I couldn't find like a preset anywhere. It's not like built into like Nightbot, Stream Elements bot, so yeah. I have to figure it out myself, like writing it. And it's gonna take me some time, but like I really want it. And I saw that like the fishing minigame that Outrageous Josh has in his chat is like on GitHub, and you can like, it's free to use, it says. But I would have to use Streamlabs chatbot, and I think I have to like download some extra application for it, and I don't want to. If I could like add it and do it through like the web browser, then that would be fine. But I can't, I don't think, and that really annoys the fuck out of me. Reina's fierce punches exploded just as soon as she had shown her seal. The evil that was me unto myself was vanquished in the end.
レナにはぜひ世直しの旅に出てもらいたいもんだ。永田町なんかどうだ？
It's Blue Sky meme. It's the funniest reason someone got mad at you in Blue Sky this year. Watching your toddler undo childproof locks is a real Velociraptors in Jurassic Park moment. By toddler, you mean Trump, but by childproof locks, you mean the American constitutional system, right? No, I mean I am parenting a toddler. Oh my god.
ダメだよ。旅先で買い物ちょろまかすから。
Yeah, I just love doing fish commands and like rolling the dice. I just wish, like, maybe I'll give in and use the chatbot application. I would rather do that after I upgrade my PC, though. I hate having, like, a bunch of shit open. Like, just, like, yet another, like, fucking... I know it's probably not, like, it's not a big thing. Aww, it's the last day of 2025 and I love you so much. Danny sent me the cutest thing. I have to make, like, to, like, write it myself, the commands for, like, fishing. I would have to make, like, an external API, a custom API or something like that. I don't know how the fuck to do that, but I'm gonna look into it. 12 the bell signaled the break time was over.
ほらほら、ケイチ君もみーちゃんも先生来るよ。
Took Reina's hand and stood up. It was just as the teacher had entered the classroom. Just one more hour. Man, oh man. Gotta buckle down for one more. End of chapter 4. I think Onikakushi has like 10 chapters inside this chapter. I want to see if I can do like all of the rest of it in like a really long stream sometime this next week. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm so happy I streamed right at midnight. I wanted to start off 2026 with a stream. It makes me really happy. And in the first couple weeks of this year, I'm gonna wrap up the playthroughs. Rebirth will definitely be like a bunch of streams. Fallout 3, I'm gonna do it in like one big stream or like a couple like smaller streams, probably. I'm trying, let me check through Steam real quick. Are there any other playthroughs that I was working on that I actually want to finish here? Well, let me see. No, I haven't finished it on my own off stream. The last thing I was doing, starting the Sands and Circuses quest so that I could continue building up my Tifa relationship to get the kiss. That was the last thing I was working on. Let's see. Oh, I miss playing Arc Raiders. Unk Raiders, excuse me. Let's see. Nope, nothing else from last year that I wanted, or the last couple years that I wanted to wrap up. I'm so excited! Yeah, I'm still on the first playthrough. I'm so excited that I still have more of it left. It is such an amazing game. I'm gonna do New Game Plus stuff on my own, though. Like, New Game Plus, Dynamic Mode, Hard Mode. Thank you so much for the gift subs, D-Lo. Thank you for subbing Starlight. Thank you, everyone. Love you.